Step 30, observe ebook, print book sales. Now, what does that mean, Christina? How can I observe sales for my book? I'm going to show you how. Every hour on Amazon, they redo or recalculate the bestseller list. All you need to be a bestseller is get into the top 100 books sold in a particular category. So if you look right here, you'll see Hip Hop Here was #1 new release in children's history, children's art history. But if you go down here, you'll see that they're all also bestsellers in children's art history. So they're #2 on the main bestseller list for children's art history, #5 on the main list for children's nonfiction music books, and then #6 for children's rap and hip hop books. Okay, that's how you're going to observe it. You're going to read these bestseller rankings down here, and then you're going to see if there's a new release or bestseller. You only get an orange label for #1 bestseller or #1 new release. Okay, you also get a label for most requested. I forget what it is right now. I'm sorry, I'm going blank. But there's a section where your book is put on like the waiting list, and it's like the most popular book on the waiting list, and Amazon gives you something for that as well. We were number 26 on that list for this particular book. And then over here, I just blew it up a little bit more. You can see the #1 new release in children's rap and hip hop. So they were #1 new release in several categories. They made bestseller in a couple of different categories. All right, let me see in the chat. It says, I'm going to have, okay, what group would mine be in for patents? Yes, okay, so that is awesome. Oh my goodness, I did a training on this in the group. I think it's still in my Facebook group, Amika. I'm not sure, but I can double check on it. But this is what you're going to do. So in order for you to know the specific categories, because these categories have to be selected when you upload to the platforms, all right, you have to select up to 3 categories. Sometimes they let you do a little bit more depending on the category, but you need at least 3 categories, and you want the best categories. You don't want a saturated category where the top 20 are like the big wigs, like Tony Robbins is #1, Oprah, you know, Brene, and all of them. You don't want to do that. You want to narrow it down even more. So people like to say niche down. That's what you want to do. You want to find those categories that are specifically niche specific, okay? And I know that's a little bit redundant to say specifically niche specific, but they're niche specific, all right?